Hello everyone. Before I get underway with the Price is Right pricing game recap for tonight, by request of Gimperman, let's all pause for a moment of silence to pay our respects for Norman Schwarzkopf, who passed away yesterday at the age of 78 years old after a long battle with pneumonia. Rest in peace, Storm and Norman.
The Price is Right pricing game recap may contain profanity toward the contestants' decision-making in pricing games that can be categorized as either stupid or being misled by the audience that's portrayed as a heel for entertainment purposes only. In reality, Mr. Horgan doesn't show any prejudice toward the contestants based on their gender, their ethnicity, and their intelligence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the Price is Right pricing game recap for Friday the 28th of December, 2012. Here are the pricing games that were played today to end this last full week of 2012. It's in the bag, squeeze play, cover-up, flip-flop, most expensive, and Pathfinder. Margaret from Long Island, New York, who is off of exit 61, as she said, played It's in the Bag for a chance to win up to $16,000. The Ravishing and pregnant Rachel Reynolds and the Marvelous Manuela Arbelaez were in charge of placing the grocery products on the bags. And here is what Margaret chose to be placed in those bags. First, for the 69-cent bag, she chose the 5-piece of Bubble Yum bubblegum. That was placed by Rachel. Next, for the $11.99 bag, she chose the 6 pounds of Purina Pro Plan Shredded Blend Beef and Rice Formula Dog Food. That was placed by Manuela. Next, for the $1.99 bag, she chose the 20-ounce can of Dole Pineapple Chunks, placed by Rachel. Next, for the $2.99 bag, she chose the 15-ounce jar of Cheese Whiz, placed by Manuela. And for the $3.99 bag, she chose the Strawberry Pop-Tarts, placed by Rachel, leaving out the Liquid Plumber. So, for $1,000, was the Bubble Yum 69 cents? Yes, it was. Margaret decided to go on for $2,000, and was the dog food inside the $11.99 bag? Yes, it was! Margaret won $2,000. She decided to go on for $4,000. Were the Dole Pineapple Chunks inside the $1.99 bag? Yes, they were! She now had $4,000. Margaret decided to go on for $8,000. I gotta tell you, at this point, I wasn't feeling too good on this choice. Was the Cheese Whiz $2.99? No, it was the Pop-Tarts. And the $3.99 bag had the Liquid Plumber, not the Pop-Tarts, obviously. Too bad. Scott, who was celebrating his 30th birthday, was the second contestant. He played Squeeze Play for a chance to win a 2013 Harley Davidson Sportster 72 motorcycle that has a 1200cc Evolution engine, self-canceling turn signals, and a 5-speed transmission, ridden by the Awesome Amber Lancaster in a modeling fashion. 1 was the first number, and 3 was the last number. The middle numbers were 2, 5, 7, and 2. So this was a 5-digit prize he was playing for here. Scott decided to take out the first 2, making the new price $15,723 when the numbers squeezed together. Gotta tell you, I really didn't feel too good on this. When Drew revealed what the actual retail price was, it turned out to be $12,523. Should have taken out the 7. Madison, who is part of the Delta Gamma sorority from Pepperdine University, was the third contestant. She played cover-up for a chance to win a Ford Focus S modeled by Rachel. The wrong price was $25,271. She covered up the 2 with the 1 and not the 3. She covered up the 5 with the 9 and not the 2 or the 0. She covered up the 2 with the 7 and not the 1, the 5, or the 4. She covered up the 7 with the 4 and not the 1, the 9, the 6, or the 0. And she covered up the 1 with the 8 and not the 6, the 3, the 7, the 2, or the 4, making the new price $19,748. Was that the price of the car? No, it was not. But, did she have at least one number right to keep on playing? Yes, she did. She had the 1 and the 9 correct. Well, I'm very glad she had at least one number right. I think we all remember the last playing where the contestant had no numbers right on his first try. That was still very shocking. I was in disbelief about that. Anyway, getting back to today's playing of cover-up, Madison covered up the 7 with the 5 and not the 1 or the 4. She covered up the 4 with the 0 and not the 1, the 9, or the 6, although she almost picked the 6. Pick 6. A little play on words on a lottery game, folks. And she covered up the 8 with the 2 and not the 6, the 3, the 7, or the 4, making the new price $19,502. Was that the price of the car? No, it was not. But was the 5, the 0, or the 2 correct for Madison to keep on playing? No, it was none of those 3 numbers. The actual retail price was $19,163. If she had picked that 6, she would have gotten herself another chance. Though, to be honest, I felt the 2 was going to be right. Surprised it wasn't. Alright, Randy, who is from Tacoma, Washington, celebrating his wife's 30th birthday, was the 4th contestant. He played flip-flop for a chance to win a trip to Miami, Florida. That included a 6-night stay in a Sunny Isle suite at the Marenas Beach Resort and Spa, plus a half-day guided shopping tour with chauffeured transportation modeled by Manuela. Randy made the wrong price of $7,513, $5,713 by flipping, instead of flopping to make the price $7,531, and instead of flipping and flopping to make the price $5,731. You ask me, I felt pretty good on him just flipping. So, when Drew revealed what the actual retail price of the trip to Miami was, it turned out to be $7,531. He should have done the complete opposite and just flopped. Honestly, I thought he had it. Oh. Based on this losing trend that's been going on so far, I think that if Steve Harvey was watching today's show and noticed how disastrous things were looking so far, I think he more than likely would say this. Well, let's see if our next contestant did some saving here. Sandra from Bellflower, California was the 5th contestant. She played most expensive for a chance to win these 3 prizes. A 40-inch Samsung 3D LED HD TV that has built-in Wi-Fi and smart TV features, plus 2 pairs of 3D glasses included, modeled by Rachel. A 3-piece accessory set from Jimmy Choo that includes a designer handbag, a wallet, and passport holder modeled by Manuela, and a Dell desktop computer that has a 2TB hard drive, 18 gigs of RAM, a 24-inch widescreen HD monitor with printer included, modeled by Amber. Sandra believed that the Jimmy Choo accessories were the most expensive. A part of me thought that, but I was more leaning towards the computer. Alright, first we went over to the TV. Rachel revealed the price, and it was $1,499. Next, Amber revealed the price of the computer, and that was $2,328. So if the Jimmy Choo accessories were more than $2,328, Sandra will win all 3 prizes. And when Manuela revealed the price of the Jimmy Choo accessories, they turned out to be... Well, believe it or not, $3,215! Sandra won all 3 prizes, totaling $7,042. And I gotta say, that's the kind of win that would have Daniel Bryan shout out, "Yes! Yes! Yes! We finally got a winner!" One more time. Okay. Bernice, originally from Youngstown, Ohio, but now lives in California, was the 6th and final contestant. She played Pathfinder for a chance to win a 2013 Hyundai Elantra GLS, modeled by Manuela. She stepped on the first number, which was 1. Rachel modeled the 3 small prizes, which were a stainless steel barbecue tool set that has a 2-pronged fork, basting brush, lock-in tongs, and slotted turner. A stainless steel egg boiler that can cook up to 7 eggs at a time. And a sweet tea brewer. Now, Bernice first stepped to the 8 that was on her left, and not the 6 in front of her, nor the 9 on her right, or the 7 behind her. Was the 8 the second number? No, it was not. Now, she went to first the sweet tea brewer as her do-over. She believed it was $50 and not $78. Rachel revealed the price to be $50. Now she stepped to the 7 and not the 6 or the 9. Was 7 the second number? No, it was not. She was thinking that was the number before, although the audience talked around on saying 8. Well, neither the 8 or the 7 was right. Now she went to the barbecue tool set. She believed it was $144 and not $188. I kind of was thinking $188, but let's see what happened. Rachel revealed the price to be $144. Now, Bernice stepped to the 9 and not the 6. Was 9 the second number? Yes, it was! Now we went on to the third number. She believed that it was the 7 on her right and not the 3 in front of her or the 5 in back of her. Was 7 the third number? No, it wasn't. So she had to get the price of the egg boiler right in order for her to keep on playing. She believed it was $34 and not $22. I wasn't liking this. Rachel revealed the price to be $22, the very familiar price, and the game was over. The actual retail price was $19,364. On to the acknowledgments. According to Ben Mason Television, this week 3 games were played twice in the same week. Coming or going, one away, and most expensive. Has this kind of thing ever happened before? I would say probably yes, but maybe Neil Rocks 87 can help out on that. Today's results were 1 out of 6, the complete opposite of yesterday's results. As for the second Showcase Showdown, Bernice became the third $26,000 winner this season. And I gotta say, Bernice spun that wheel very, very, very perfectly when she got the dollar both times. That was excellent spinning. And back to Ben Mason Television's acknowledgments. One of the showcases was presented by Laura Hapler. I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced, but she is the reigning Miss America for this year. And she is from Neil Rocks 87's home state of Wisconsin. So that's pretty cool. Now, according to I'm264 he first asks, didn't we see Most Expensive yesterday? We did, and it was one, just like today. Kind of wondering what the tape date of today's episode was. I didn't check, so, oh well. And the second acknowledgement from him is this. There were two mirror images. One was one winner and 5 losers compared to the opposite yesterday, and the other was in the second Showcase Showdown. Yesterday, a young man named Max got $1,000 and no bonus cash, and today an old woman named Bernice got $1,000 and some bonus cash, $25K to specify. So yeah, to end this week, Most Expensive was our only win, and $26,000 won by Bernice in the second Showcase Showdown. So Sandra is the MVP of The Price is Right. Contestant recognition goes to Bernice for her $26,000 won in the second Showcase Showdown, and to Scott for winning his showcase, which included a trip to Roswell, New Mexico, that includes a 6-night stay in an Executive King suite, including daily breakfast, at the Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott, rental car included. It also includes a guided lantern lit tour of Carlsbad Caverns. That was modeled by Amber at door number 4. He also won himself a brew cave. Pretty manly prize to win as a birthday present on Price is Right. That's from U.S. Cooler. It can hold up to 30 cases of beer and 6 or more kegs. It includes a lockable glass entry door with LED lights and a draft beer dispensing system modeled by Manuela. And he also won a trip to Italy that includes a 6-night stay, including daily breakfast, at a first-class hotel. Plus, it includes a rowboat ride to the Emerald Grotto in the Amalfi Coast. And that was modeled by Rachel. Scott bid $21,000 on his showcase. The actual retail price, $23,261, for a difference of $2,261. Scott won a grand total of $24,004 in prizes. So a pretty good 30th birthday celebration for him. Promotional consideration for The Price is Right pricing game recap this week has been provided by Hershey's Pot of Gold Caramel's Collection Chocolates. Now, folks, I have decided to give myself a 1-week break for next week's shows. Basically because, well, I have been doing quite a lot of pricing and recaps as of late with the Drew Carey era, and retro recaps as a side project with Ben Mason Television, and plus my workplace. It's been getting pretty busy as of late, and I've kind of been getting a little overwhelmed with work, and it kind of is a little too much for me to relax after a long day of work to do a pricing and recap because of, how kind of tired I feel after a long day of work. So I've decided to give myself a 1-week break, and I will make my official return to the pricing and recap on Monday, January 7th, 2013. So, At this time, I will give you the sponsor spoiler for the very first sponsor for the Price is Right Pricing and Recap when 2013 arrives, and that will be from Wheel of Fortune for the PS3. I got this as a Christmas gift from my friend. I played this. It is so awesome. So, at this time, as this is the last pricing and recap I'm doing for 2012, I want to give some thank yous. First to Neil Rocks 87. Been a great co-host with me when he appears on my pricing and recaps, and he's a great substitute when he fills in for me. Same goes to J Van Diesel, great addition to the pricing and recap team, and when he does his recaps too. Sports Guy 528, my fellow New Jerseyan, who also does a great job for the pricing and recap team. I'm 264 Shirt, another excellent member to our team. Also to Money7373 when he does the pricing and recaps. And to Martin S. 1989 who has started recapping Price is Right episodes starting this season. I also want to thank Meathead177 Returns, who appeared last Thursday for his birthday when he co-hosted with myself and J Van Diesel. Keith C. Johnson, former Price is Right contestant, gotta thank him as well. And also want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel and keep this popularity going on for us, for big Price is Right fans like myself. One of those subscribers is Jack Platt and Gipperman, two YouTube subscribers to my channel. So they're two of the many people who contribute on watching my pricing and recaps. Oh, I also have to thank Fresh Trini 92 for uploading his videos, which help out on my notes, and for Neil Rocks 87 when he turns to him. So speaking of Neil Rocks 87, he will be doing the pricing and recap this upcoming Monday, New Year's Eve, for the best of 2012. And hopefully for next week, if Golden Road or Switcheroo gets played, Sports Guy 528 will do the recap. And if bonus game gets played, Martin S. 1989 will have the honors. So at this time, I want to ask members of the pricing and recap team to help out while I take a break for next week. Once again, I will return on Monday, January 7th, 2013. So until next year, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Happy New Year, everybody! See you all again in 2013. Bye, my friends.